Hey people, what's going on everybody? So it's your girl Lady V and I am here today. I'm doing some client work on today and I'm setting up for the client work right at this moment. So I said, why not come do a video on the setup of this particular ritual that I actually have for purchase in the shop. And this is my Bulwark Super Protection Client Ritual. Bulwark. And that is Bulwark. And if you look up the definition of Bulwark, you'll know why I chose to use that in work. Bulwark is all about building a solid wall-like structure raised for defense. Okay? It's a strong support, it's a strong protection, and it protects you against everything, all works. All right? So this particular client ordered this ritual for me to work up. I did do a consultation with this client and we chose the protection ritual first. I'm gonna do some more work for later on, but as of now we need to work on protecting her family, her household, and putting that extra added protection, everything. Okay, she did write out a petition. I'm going to keep that between me and my client, and I'm just going to do this setup with you. On my site, Bulwark is under the client workings, and if you are wanting some super protection work done for yourself, this here is one that provides protection from all negative energy and removing people who try to cause havoc in your life. Okay, it is good for placing invisible protection around you and your family, block spiritual attacks, creating spiritual force field around you and your loved ones, to stop gossiping and backstabbing, also to protect from curses, hexes, and jinxes. Okay, all right guys, so now let's get into this work. Okay, what I did, let me show y'all first. I found these little, I'm gonna burn this particular work outside on my balcony, right? So while it's burning, y'all know that I let my candles burn. They burn, and once they are done burning, that's when I finish up the work. So I found these at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use these in this particular client working. These are tea lights, and first and foremost, I pull all the herbs, everything that I could possibly use in a protection ritual, and I'm going to go and anoint the candles and set up her work with you guys today. All right, so first I'm going to start off by these. How cute are these, y'all? And one thing that I said, and then she did purchase the jar. She's going to get a spell jar after the work is done, where she can burn whatever she needs to burn, like a tea light or chime candle, on top of her own spelling jar. And I usually use these type of jars to send to you. So I'm going to put the remnants of the spell work in a jar like this, and you will be shipped your own spell jar. You burn a candle on top. You can burn tea lights on top. You can burn chime candles on top. Just take the end, burn the end of the chime, and it will fit on there. But all of the remnants from your work will be in the jar that you will receive. So this is extra, but you can get your own spell jar so you can continue the work within your own power. All right, so that is going to her as well once the work is done. Now all these workings, they take from 10 to 14 days to burn. All right, because I do use 7-day candles, and 7-day candles could be 10-12 days. Sometimes they burn slow, so you know, you just don't know. So I always range it approximately between 7 to 14 business days. It gives me time to let the candle burn, also to dispose of your work and close it out. So that's why I do that. All right. So in this ritual right now, I'm going to go ahead and set these tea lights up, and I'm going to add a little black salt into the jars, just a little bit, and it's for protection. It is all about the intent of protection with this ritual, and that is great with black salt. Black salt is also used to banish too. So, and I also sell black salt on my site. So we're gonna put some black salt in each. Just like so. Black salt. Black salt. Black salt. And this one as well. Now, I just love protection work, guys. That is one of the works that you should be doing often. Like once a month at least is protection work. And then also I'm going to add some star anise, and star anise is good for protection as well. I'm going to place a couple of pieces of star anise into the jar as well. Okay, just like that. And we're going to place the tea lights in. So later on tonight when I get ready to light this work, it'll be ready. And that is what it looks like, y'all. These jars are great. Dollar Tree, honey. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close the rest of these jars and set them aside. And I also got, I have tea lights in stock. But I also purchased some of their tea lights just to stock back up because I was running out, because I burn tea lights every day. If you look at my altar, every day I come in here and I set my intentions and I light a tea light. All right, these are ready. So I'm going to set these aside for later on in the work. Alrighty, so now we're going to set up the work, okay? This particular work, I'm going to be using a Hexcraft Destroyer candle. Hexcraft Destroyer, and this is to burn all hexes away, protect you. Her request is for protection. So any person who wishes to pray for a special request for a matter of health, love, prosperity, protection, or for good luck will highly benefit from this candle. When you light the candle, the exquisite aroma that it emits helps raise the vibration that connects with the superior forces. This way, your request is delivered with reverence to be heard and dealt with under the divine grace. So I'm going to use this 7-day candle in this work. And it is already dressed, y'all. These particular ones, I don't have to add anything. It's already dressed, okay? See? So, I'm going to set this aside. And I sell 7-day candles as well on my site. All different kinds. Alrighty. So with this particular work, I'm going to place this work. I use these. Why? Because they're heavy duty. I never snuff out a candle once it's lit. All my candles, I let them burn. And this is just to protect my home, my safety. All right. They're deep welled. So I got these from the Dollar Tree and I place all the work in here. And then I'm going to burn her work outside on my balcony just because I have some other workings, some other things burning as well in my home. So this work here is going in here for protection. All right. So Flatten the surface. And next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just start adding. And the candle goes here in the middle, okay? Move some stuff out of the way so you guys can see. I need a bigger table, huh? We're gonna work with what we got, huh? Hello? All right, so let's start with the layering of the work. This is already blessed, and I'm gonna do a lot more reading of the Psalms over this work for protection off camera, because this is her personal client work. I'm just setting it up for you guys. Let's see. I'm also going to be using Konaga water in this ritual as well. These are my liquid babies. Y'all know, if y'all been following me, you know I have a whole collection of liquid jars or liquid babies. So I pulled a lot of those too to work in her ritual. Let me grab my banishing oil as well, because we want to banish all things that were sent to hex her. We're going to protect everything from her spiritual mind to her body, to her home, to her family, to her kids, to her bloodline. Whatever that she loves can't be touched in this work. All right, we're going to start off with wintergreen. And this is wintergreen. I do sell it on my site. Wintergreen is also used for lunar magic, unhexing, healing, water magic, and it's great for protection works. So the intent for this one is for protection. We're going to be using wintergreen. And what I do, take the herbs. We're going to place it in hand. Pray over the work, set the intention of what I want. Place it all the way around. Can you guys see? Let me turn this down just a little bit. There we go. And this is great. Wintergreen, guys, is so great for protection work, and it smells amazing. Some herbs have like a funky smell for protection, but yeah, this one here is not bad. So we're gonna add some wintergreen. We're gonna use Gallagher root, better known as chewing John or little John, in this work. And it is great for breaking hexes. This is what we want. We're going to break any hexes sent her way and protect. I do sell this on my site. Well, so I don't have to say that a million times. All herbs that I'm using in this work is available in the shop. Great. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to be using some in this work. We're going to use Palo Santo chips, and it's great for uncrossing, cleansing, as well as protection. I got on the wrong outfit, y'all. I got on a dress, honey. Next, we're going to be using marjoram. Again, marjoram is great for protection. It is also great in attracting the opposite sex to strengthen your love, unhexing, truth, and dreams. And this is marjoram. And most of the time in protection work, I don't too much use a lot of flowers. Protection to me looks very masculine herbs. Protect me. This is some protection herbs as well. This is my blend. We're going to use some of that in this ritual. It's already blessed. Go ahead and use this in her work. Has a little graveyard dirt, some crystals. I'm going to also place a little bit of this black salt in this work as well. This looks amazing. It looks like it's protected, honey. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay. Next, we're going to use some sage leaf. This is sage leaf. It is great for protection, also for healing, a deeper wisdom and prosperity work. Place this in the work. And this sage leaf you can use as well with a charcoal a charcoal disc. Place it in like a cauldron and use it as well to burn, to cleanse an area or your home. It's actual sage, but it's just in leaf form. Great for that, for cleansing your home, banishing anything that you need to get out. We're also going to be using chicory seeds. It's great for removing blocks. From what we talked about with my client, that is why I chose this particular herb. You want to remove all of that from her. This is chicory seeds. And last but not least, we're going to be using some mustard seed. And this is mustard seed. Mustard seed is great for any type of firework, mental powers, if you want to strengthen your mental powers, protection, as well as fertility. Okay. So I'm going to add this as well. All right. Next, we're going to work with, pull this over. Next, we're going to work with some High John powder. And High John powder is great for, and it's very powerful for magical crafts that can be useful for spells of good luck, protection, and prosperity. So we're using this for her protection. And this powder can be used in burning as well. But High John the Conqueror is great for protection work. Oh yeah. Y'all, a little bit goes a long way. Next, let's see. We're gonna use, let me see if this one is on my side. On 1 second, guys. We're going to use cascarilla powder, and cascarilla is nothing but powdered eggshells. Powdered eggshells, and it is for protection works, okay? It's great if you place it up under your doormats. Put a circle around your house, circle your work, and that is cascarilla powder. It's these right here. And all you're gonna do, I'm gonna scrape some all around the work. I'm gonna add on top of this a little bit more of the wintergreen as well. Okay, y'all see that? Because I want it to be a little bit more heavier with the herbs for protection, okay? That's one thing about me, I am a heavy-handed conjurer, honey, heavy-handed. And I'm gonna make sure you get what you pay for. My energy, my power, my time, and my tools. Okay? There we go. So good. Looks so good. All righty. Next in this work, so far, around the candles, if you notice I left a little, some room around the candle because I place it in a, if you know my work, I take a jar and I place it around, inside a jar, place some water in the jar, and then I place the 7-day candle inside of that water, so it'll protect it more, okay? So we're gonna add some star anise in this work, just a little bit, a couple pieces. Just a couple of pieces. I'll be using herbs, honey. Place that in there. Next, we're going to place some Van oil. And Van oil, this is my own exclusive Van oil. It is great for all purposes in hoodoo. Protection, love, money work, prosperity work. I don't care. Use Van oil. And I'm just going to pour it all the way around. And we're not going to be heavy-handed and pour the whole thing. No. You're just anointing some of the herbs. Setting the intention. Some come out. This is great for your hands as well. You're going to work and you having trouble with somebody, get my Van oil and place it on your hands. Okay? Next, we're going to use, y'all, all this is about gone. This is my Protect All Around Me protection oil. I'll be using my shit, honey. I'm just going to pour it from the bottle. And at the end, it's all the herbs That's left, baby. That's power. Make some more. Smells amazing. Okay, available in the shop. Next, we're going to do some banishing, and that's to protect her from all hexes. The banish it, return to the sender, return that whatever, if anything was sent from the known as well as the unknown. To banish all of that. We're going to also be using peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is great for protection work. We're going to use some peppermint oil in this work. And this is not my exclusive, but it does the job. I also pulled dragon's blood, and we're going to add some dragon's blood in there as well. Okay. This is Anna Reva's dragon's blood. Let's see. Also, let's see. It's one that I pulled that we're going to use in the work, and this is palm oil. And palm oil is great for to attract love. It's great to attract luck, also to provide protection, and it looks like that. Don't need much. And on this one, I'm just going to pour the palm oil around this work, and I'm going clockwise, y'all. Everything matters in magic. That's the palm oil. Alrighty. Next, we're going to do some uncrossing. This is one of my liquid babies. We're going to put some uncrossing in there. And this is just a liquid to uncross. We're going to add some Kananga water in here. Kananga water is great for protection. Great for protection. Just going to add a little. Not much. And last but not least, we're going to add rosemary water. And rosemary water is great for protection. Super protection. Let's see. Can we pour it? Yes. Okay. Also, last but not least, of course, we're going to add some stones. And tigers, we're going to add tiger's eye around this work. We're going to add some onyx as well. Clear quartz. All right. Stone around the word right here. And then last but not least, we're going to add a High John the Conqueror root. Y'all know High John the Conqueror is great for protection. Okay. Now, also in this work, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to place the jars here around the candle outside. I think I'm going to do it like that. Yeah, I think as I go. I'm just saying. That's how I work. It just all depends when I get outside. And this is the work, y'all. I'm going to add a little bit more, a couple of items more. Cut that up just a little bit because it's a little too long. And this is how it works. Guys, this is my Bulwark Super Protection Client Ritual. This is a working that I offer in my shop, visionsbybasori.com. I want you to know, just because you see it like this for this client, all of my workings is always different. I don't usually do the same work. So if you purchase this one, it may be, well, I'm sure it'll be different, okay? I'll go by spirit. So I guess you would want to know that, just in case you say, my work don't look like that work she did. It just all depends on what you need, what your intent is, what everything that is going on. You know, I flow by spirit, all right? So guys, thank you for watching. I will be back with another video. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all. Get me to 1,000, okay? I ain't far from it. Blowing blessings of abundance to each and every one of y'all. All right? Bad.